Assalamu alaikum. I believe that everybody are good and fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Yes, also I'm also fine. Thanks for asking. And I'm today's videos. I'm going to tell you some important things which may be not good to listen, but it's really important to know for everybody. For example, in these situations, what kinds of circumstances we are passing right now, we everybody know, right? I believe that I'm around 26 years old, but in my 26 years old, I believe that it's the one of the most crucial time that the nation of Bangladeshi we are facing right this moment. So if the nation face any kinds of crisis, each and every citizens face these things directly or indirectly. So for example, same things of mine. Recently, I have completed my graduations. So in our country, what can we see? We see that after completing our graduations, maybe people, the freshers are actually preparing themselves with for the government jobs or private sectors, whatever they do it, but they try to get ensure proper and prosper life for themselves. But the things we are seeing right this moment that in our country, we the students who sacrificed our life in the protest, in the movement, and we ousted the regime Sheikh Hasina's government. But due to some still due to some of own beneficial people, we are the people, we are not getting the proper advantages of it. For example, I have some of true witnessed history and story. In this video, I'm going to share all those things. I randomly I go to some of places like in many places in Dhaka city. I still see that there are bunch of corruption is going right now. Bunch of corruptions by the opposite leaders, opposite members, and a lot of things. Even though what I can say that in educational institutions, what we see right this moment that yeah, there is no government political wing party right this moment any kinds of educational institutions, but we see that coordinator, so-called coordinator are in everywhere, in bus station, in university, in colleges, in market, everywhere there are so-called coordinator. What they do, they are not truly coordinated, they have their hidden, what can I say, they have their hidden purpose to do something, but they do it. In my last couple of days, I have been suffering some of things like that. In our country, after regime Sheikh Hasina's government, we don't see a single of day without any kinds of problems like protest movement. Everybody else in the world are ready. Each and everybody, even the riders, even the everybody's, they have lots of demands, they want to do a lot of things right now. So that is why the government is not right now in instability. But the thing is that opposite leader like the BNP or others party, because of them, still in rural areas, in the urban areas, in the cities areas, in educational institutions, people are suffering. So these kind of things we are not expecting, to be honest, because already we are losing our trust on the people day by day. So if we don't see a stable government for a long time, after that we have to suffer. We are the citizens right now. There is blackout is common. Blackout is common, and blackout, we often see blackout occurrences in the cities areas. 24 hours time, I barely get more than 15 to 20 hours time electricity. 3 and 4 hours nowadays blackout. The same things is also things. I'm going to tell you that if as a citizens we have some of responsibility. As a citizens, maybe you are a student, you are a leader, you are a politician, you are a teacher, you are anybody, but we have some of responsibility. If we don't perform our responsibility with patience and with professionalism, maybe end of the day the country will again fall in problem. So, dear brothers and sisters who are watching me and not watching me, my one message is that everybody has their own situation. So, they have their own right to do something. For example, in my village or in my rural areas, I can see that there are a bunch of BNP leaders. And in the cities areas, I also see them. So they are doing many kinds of misdeed activities in the society, but we didn't protest and we didn't movement, or we didn't do anything for them. And if you ask people why are you doing such type of random things, they said that yeah, I was in the protest and I did so many things, we blah blah blah, so many things. Fuck up, man. We wanted to make a good Bangladesh, so that education, justice and law, edge and everything will be same. But the people, some of people own interest, we are not getting all those things. So dear brothers and sisters, maybe you're a student, maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you're someone or somebody, everybody we have some of specific responsibility, and we have to follow our own responsibility. If we don't do that, as a citizen we have to suffer a lot. For example, many leaders will come in our life and they will go, and many things will come, many things will go, but we have to suffer. For example, I'm going to be around 27. In my life I did not participate a single of government job due to the unstable situation. So who made this unstable situation? We the people, we the common people made this unstable situation. I am a student of National University. That is why I, even though with the years of 26, I cannot complete my graduation. Only for a piece of certificate, I cannot do anything. So this is another type of curse in our life. The students who are students of National University, they cannot complete their graduation on time, even though after passing 26 and 27 years later, they don't get a piece of papers. National University should take a lot of changes, and so many education systems we have to change. Otherwise, we are suffering a lot. We the people only suffer. We don't get anything advantages in our societies. So I urge everybody, my brothers, sisters, and as me, so let's do something good for our country. And it's really surprised that in our country we don't have own right. There are some of couple of people, specific a group of people who always take those advantages, and the common people. Uh, so a lot of thing, and for example, that we the common people, we always lost all with all kinds of opportunities. We always participated everywhere. We the middle class people, we are the educated people, we don't raise our hands. We only raise our hands when the nation's in problem, but after that we go back. That's why the nations run under the misleading people. So I am suffering these things. I'm 27, but I didn't participate in not in a government job. I didn't enter in a government job. In the all kinds of exams are postponed. Even I cannot get a piece of certificate from a university. I'm 27 years old. When will I get a certificate? I need a certificate, and I deserve it within before 23. But I'm 27. Still, I don't have. Why? What is the problem? So we should talk about all those things which is important, but we don't do that. Still there are lots of conspiracies going all over the country. And for example, I went to a college today and I saw that there are some so-called coordinator, and they were just thinking that they are owner of these things. What is this? And they don't respect even though the elders of the of that college. So it's really regrettable thing that as a nation after losing our life, after sacrifice our life, after sacrifice blood, even though we cannot change our own mentality. This Bangladesh, we didn't expect it. We expected that why student will do everything. Student why will do everything. Student, they were in the flood affected time, they were in the traffic rules, they were in the movement, they are still doing a lot of things. But all the guides you are hoping from students, why? What do you want from us? Even though we don't focus on a study, we are thinking a lot of things. But the problem is the leaders of this country. But the leaders of this country, they are the main conspirators of this country, and due to them we cannot complete our study, we don't get our efficient job, and a lot of things, a lot of problems. So blackout and all those things are happening all over the country. Why is it happening? If you look at the behind the scene, you will find that there are many conspiracies is going over there, and all those things are going by the politicians, by the political leaders. So I urge everybody, we got freedom right now, but we should utilize this freedom. We should work hard with dedication, with hard work and enthusiastic, so that we can create a great bank. We can make our country great with the educations, with the justice, and we can represent our country, right? We should do that, even though we cannot do it because of that people's there is. So if you guys think that yeah, you have right, if you want, you can do some of misdeed, and if you do that, you are not just harassing some of things, you are just losing the countries a lot of things. So what can I say? I don't want to say anything. I just express my own grief, because how many days we will tolerate as a student, how many days we will sacrifice our life, we will sacrifice our blood. We have family, we have our own self, we have the future. But if we do again and again for making this country better and future, but if we don't get it, how can we solve it? That is why meritorious and intelligent students and brothers and sisters, after completing their graduation, they don't want to stay in this country. That is another problem is going right now. So I believe that I come in live every day to talk about recent topics. So today's topic is so one of my friend is creating with me. So thank you guys. I just want to say that please be positive, work hard, and make your surrounding good and proper way, and try to aware of the conspiracies people. There are a bunch of conspiracies leaders, they are against the students. We the students, we are suffering right now. We are suffering right now, and in future we will suffer a lot of things, because that everybody, especially the politician leaders, they're the worst leaders in this country, they're the worst person in these countries. Because of them, we are the students, we are not doing anything right. We think we are not doing anything properly, perfectly, and also in what can I say, that continuously. So they should stop here everything. It's the right time to make the country go our way, and we should maintain a good stability right now, so that we can go far away. So stay fine everybody. Actually, this is the thing I'm going to tell you today, but I will come up with another interesting topic in another video. Till then, Allah.